Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and welcome to Let's Play Tyranny, the fantasy RPG where evil wins and we get to play a lovely evil character. Right, so bear in mind that this is now like the story, we are getting into it. There will be some spoilers for stuff ahead, and by spoilers I mean we'll be playing the story and obviously you will see it, so, you know, bear that in mind. Of course, we're not that far in, this is going to be the first episode, so, you know, just be a little bit cautious that the further we get in, the more further in story stuff we'll be spoiling if you want to play the game in future. So just bear that in mind. Anyway, we have just come through into the valley to be able to try and subjugate one of the tiers that, sadly, the Archaons here haven't been able to do so. The rocks behind us have fallen and collapsed. Can I click on this? Apparently not. Alright. Oh, wait. That's because the game is paused. The path behind you is now blocked. Kyros's magic has sealed the valley. Okay. Hello. Aurora. Kyros the Overlord be praised. When I heard the avalanche, I feared the valley was sealed with you on the other side. This favored warrior clasps her gauntlet to her breastplate, the traditional salute of her legion. Okay, this is how conversations work. You talk to people, they have things, they have alliances, allegiances, words are highlighted. Cool. So yeah, you can like mouse over this to be like, oh, who are you again? Oh, Kyros, yeah, he is the Overlord. Disfavored, these are the battle-hardened elite warriors, and also she has disfavored. Favor, wrath. 0% to tier 1. Okay, I thought I'd have favor with the disfavored because of my background. Oh, okay. Continue. The commander wouldn't say why the governor of Lethian's Crossing would be coming, but since we have no forges here, I imagine you're here to knock some sense into the voice of Narat. She catches herself, clearing her throat with a smile. I mean, mediate with the Archaons so that we may agree on a plan to wipe out these Oathbreakers. Disfavored. Gain minor favor. Gain major favor. Ooh, awesome. Oh yeah, 41% to tier 1. So yeah, this is like green because it's like, oh, these are people and backgrounds and so on. So this is like because in the backstory we governed Lethian's Crossing. The Oathbreakers are the, in honor of the Veteran Guard engaging on the surrender, soldiers in both disfavored and the Scarlet Cross now refer to these tiersmen as Oathbreakers. Ah, okay. But on a personal note, it is good to see another Harbinger. By Kyros' will, most of our old invasion force still lives, but most of us have been scattered across the tiers, resigned as needs change. Reassigned as needs change. I miss those days, when there was so much battle ahead of us, so much glory still to be won. But I know the Archons are expecting you. Don't let me wax nostalgically about the old days. Okay, I could glare silently. I'm in a hurry to deliver a message to the Archons. I come bearing an edict of Kyros. Our soldiers will complete their task or die. Or Law 20. Can you hear the hum in the air, the glow of the rocks, the avalanche is Kyros' magic. The Overlord has sealed the valley. Your senses see more than mine, good Fatebinder. I do not pretend to know much about such things, but if that was Kyros' magic, and you're here on important business, well, you don't have to be the Archon of Secrets to guess that you're here to proclaim an edict. What does Kyros have in store for the enemy? 10 years of festering plague? An edict of twisted bone? I come bearing an edict of Kyros. Our soldiers will complete their task, or die. The edict is leveled against us. But the Scarlet Chorus prevents us from taking action. Why would the Overlord punish both of... Forgive me, it's not my place to question. We should have conquered the enemy within weeks of arriving in the valley. The delay reflects poorly on all of us. Okay, so I can get glare silently, disfavored, gain very minor wrath. So basically you have two relationships with every faction. You have both a favor and a wrath bar. It's not like a single bar where you either go one way or the other. You can increase your favor and also increase your wrath. So basically they are scared of you, but they also want to please you if you have both high favor and wrath. So, which is pretty cool. I think we follow blah blah blah, his will, no harm will come to any of us. 2 Archons in the armies cannot take a citadel they've taken before, of course, gain minor wrath, or subterfuge. Your first instinct is to blame the Stark Chorus. No wonder Kyros resorts to an edict to enforce order. Tempting. But I'm gonna be like, look, do the will of your Overlord, and everything will be fine. If we follow Kyros' will and stop the insurrection, no harm will come to any of us. If following orders and killing the locals will save our lives, you don't have to tell me twice. And I hope you don't have to tell the Archaons twice either. She looks at you with a nervous smile. Still, this is coming from the fire starter. The Fatebinder that made fire bubble up from the soil and reduce the Vellum Citadel to ash. So forgive me if I'm still terrified all the same. Oh, yeah. Nice backstory there. Well, you've travelled a long way. I won't keep you any further. I'm sure the Archeons will want to hear from you at... Her voice was silent. Her attention snapping east with alarm. Do you hear that? More runners. Third time this week. The Oathbreakers keep trying to send messengers through the mountains to gather help from outside the valley. She points over to the collapsed path by which you arrived. But they're a bit too late for now. Come, let's show these Oathbreakers a good fight. Oh, hello. For the glory of Kyrus! Right, we're now in combat. Doop. Done. Right. So, this is our enemy. They have what appears to be a big stick. Uninjured. Right, well, we've got some lovely little magics we can use. So we've got Thrust, which is hit them with a staff. Charge Fist, which is close range lightning. Charge Strike, which is a bit more range. And then we've got Concealing Shadows, which does decrease our damage, and it's basically a hidey thing, so we don't need to do that. We're going to use our Charge Staff. Let's unpause.
I got it.
Oh, yeah! Alright, let's follow that with a Charge Fist. Wait for our cooldown to...
For the Queen!
Oh, yeah! I like the fact that it knocks them back pretty hard. And then we'll just do like a normal thrust.
On it.
Right, everything else is on cooldown. There we go. Lovely little lightning bolt. Alright, let's interact with your body. What have we got? A whetstone. And a potion of protection. Okay.
On it.
Right, what's down here? You just got that shield from somewhere. You were hiding that very well. The avalanche has blocked us. Think you could fit through the rubble. We should be vigilant to deal with the remaining Oathbreakers in the pass. It seems like a suicide mission. What does the Vendrian Guard hope to accomplish? From what we've learned, the other prisoners, the runners are trying to escape the valley and drum up support for the Oathbreakers' course elsewhere in the tier. I don't know who they will listen to their pleas. We've smashed every army, fortress, and self-proclaimed ruler these low-born tiersmen have to offer. Perhaps they think the wild beasts will run into their side. Victory has soaked the tears with fear. I doubt anyone will rally to the hopeless cause. My thoughts exactly. They lost this war years ago. It's a little more than the last gasp of a dying people. How much longer till we reach the Archons? You're almost at your destination. Once we clear the pass of the enemy, just head south down the foothills. From there, should be a matter of hours to the encampments. Carry on. Okay, let's see if we can get to this. Right, so we've got Move Boulder. We don't have the athletics, or we've got Squeeze through the gap. So I guess we have to squeeze through. Hi. Oh, pause. I keep forgetting we have to pause. Let's use a Charge Fist on you. You're right next to me. I do not like that. I'm a mage. Okay, let's use our... It's an AoE, so I kind of don't want to hit you. So we'll hit the ones down here. And then let's use a thrust on you. So we're getting stats like magic staff, parry, etc. while they're attacking. Wounded, excellent. So wounds kind of degrade their performance. So I guess we're just going to do a normal attack for now.
Take that.
Oh, critical hit. A crit is a better result than a hit and more likely to occur when your accuracy is high. Oh, they explode into giblets. I think that's because I've got giblets turned on. I don't think that just happens normally. And we have Charge Staff again. All right, let's do this. Then let's do a Charge Fist on you. Oh yeah, I forgot you're a ranged unit. That didn't really do much. Yeah! Oh, let's actually use our ranged attack.
On it.
Come on, we got this. Wounded. Nice. Right, is there anything to grab up here? Any cool loots? Oh, you've got loots. Sun Soldier's Javelin. Well, I can take it and sell it, I guess. Ooh, you look pretty injured. You are very groggy. Hello. Stone Shield. Don't bother with me. Go down the pass. Drastus. The soldier clutches his gut and winces. You can see a hint of entrails between his fingers. You're wounded, it's not trivial. He laughs through clenched teeth. This, but a scratch. I've seen twice as worse, 10 times over. He doubles over in pain, gagging and shivering. If you let me help. I said I'm fine. Graven Ash protects. You go on and help the others. Graven Ash, Arcane of War, is capable of shielding his soldiers from injury and fatigue. This protective influence exerts itself even far away or when he sleeps. If he sleeps, rumors disagree. Few understand how this arcane power works, but they survive massive injuries and starvation and fatigue. Okay, cool. That's a pretty useful ability to have, I'll be honest. Alright, let's continue on. Ooh, hello, more loot. It is a Waking Death. Will revive when defeated. 520. Okay. Didn't work for you. Ooh, ooh. Oh, pardon me. Graven Ash doesn't protect me. Right, let's get our ability. I think you're friendly, so I want to hit these two.
Can't do that.
Oh, we need to get a little bit closer. Yes. Oh no, someone died!
Try and catch me, worm.
A young Scarlet Fury weaves around the Vendrian Guard attackers, avoiding their weapons with fluid grace. She nods to acknowledge you. A breathless enemy soldier passes a glance to a countryman. This one's crazy! Too much lead in her water. We should cut our losses and turn back.
Fate Finder. Here at last. Care to join me in putting these cowards out of their misery?
Yeah. Save something for me. For the realm of Apex! Charge! The Vendrian Guard level the weapon and advance.
Trouble is afoot.
Okay. Ooh, we've now got control of her. Awesome. Blood-soaked stones. Coordinate reverse to knock your target prone. Okay, that's a coordinate attack. We need them to be, close to each other. This is Burning Iron, which is a burning arrow, and this is Skewer. Ooh, yes, we should do a Skewer. I like the idea of a Skewer. And then we will do a blast attack. And then... Ooh, can I knock you off the edge? I want to see if I can knock you off the edge with a charged fist. Probably can't. Maybe? Okay, let's use our, team-up attack. So, you're ready, then I'm ready, and then... Not prone, and then... Oh, nice! Right, we're going to use our arrow.
Not a problem, boss. I'll tear your skeleton. Did I always have this?
Oh. Okay, so she's wounded now. When a party member takes damage, they will start to lose health. The health bar next to the portrait will start to decrease. When a party member health drops low enough, they will gain a wound, and the health bar will turn red. Wounded characters have their maximum health reduced and receive a penalty to all skills. Wounds are removed when the party rests or when a character levels up. Okay. Well, I think we need to try and end this then. Or you could die from burning. That works.
Phew. I can tell you didn't spend the conquest in a diplomat's tent.
The fight service of fresh corpses and nods of satisfaction.
I'm versed, by the way. But there are more important things to take care of than introductions. Those Vendrian Guard we killed didn't come alone.
She gestures to the battle below. Not so fast. Why the Vendrian Guard attack you now? You fight like a storm. You're dismissed, soldier. Or join the battle. Honestly, there's a battle going on. We need to get right into the fray and help sort it out.
Eager. I like that. Before we go, you might search among the remains of our fallen comrades. Wherever they're bound, I doubt they'll miss their boots, much less any rings or any useful iron they might be clutching.
You should honor the fallen, not pillage them. Gain average fear, or gain average loyalty. I see your point. Nice and practical. Yeah,
no
we'll gain
reason
some
to
average
pity
loyalty.
the fallen. Before long, we might wish we'd joined them here. But at least we'll enjoy heavy pockets and warm toes. For the voices of Narash!
She makes a good point. Okay, let's quickly... Ooh! So there's a Scarlet Fury Helm. Javelin. Lesser Healing Potion. Lesser Sigil of Reaching Grasp. And a Hide. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Right, let's have a quick look. So, we've got Commander's Will Light Leather Armor. Which we can compare to the Ceremonial Fate Binder of Tunon Robes. Boots, sorry. This is 60 armor, that's none. This is deflection 5, that has deflection 1. Recovery is the same. Disengagement defense plus 5. Only Alicia can equip this. Cleansing Victory. Totally equipping that. Yeah, so this is better boots that we've now got on. In addition, there was a helmet we picked up, wasn't there? I guess I can't wear the helmet. We'll hide helmet as well. Why not? Now, one of the things I'm interested in is the sigil that we got. The sigil. So the sigil basically allows us to mess around with spells. So if we take the core that we have, which is the lightning sigil, we express it. We've only got one way to express it, which is the the sigil of focused intent. So the sigil express used to create spells that affects targets near the caster. Okay, and that increases the law required by 15. So this is a law requirement of 15 now, and I believe we have. We had a. Oh, do we need to learn that? Ah, yeah, we need to learn the sigil we just unlocked. So, Edict. Can we, like, equip that? Oh, we can. So, less recovery, deflection, accuracy. Yeah, let's equip you with that helmet. We'll hide the helmet on you because it looks pretty badass. I don't think the javelins are really for you. And we'll get our... Actually, our potion of protection should go on you. You're the melee fighter. Now, what we'll do is we're going to read the Lesser Sigil of Reaching Grasp. Let's learn that. And now, we go for the core. We select the lightning core with the Sigil of Focused Intent. And then we can add the Sigil of Reaching Grasp 1, which increases the range. So you'll notice that the range is 4 meters when originally I think it was 2. Yeah, so we've basically doubled the range of our, like, shock punch. So let's just assign that. We'll just replace the one we currently have. So we now have Charged Fist with a 4-meter range instead of a 2. And this is a really cool thing. You can, like, mix the sigils together to make different spells and so on. We need to really learn some better ways to express it rather than just a close range one. But let's move on. Okay, where is the enemy? Move
You got it.
Oh. Oh, that's a lot. Eyes forward. No looking back. Stand aside or your funeral will be over the side of the bluff. He points his weapon at us. There's no escape. For Oathbreakers, no surrender. I applaud your bravery. See, I would be like, I applaud your bravery, but I applaud you to end this foolishness and lay down your arms. The problem is, that's a little bit too... I implore you to end this foolishness and lay down your arms. I think I have to be like, there is no escape. For Oathbreakers, no surrender. I am a villain, of course. So yeah, let's do that. Avenger Guard, gain minor wrath. Then we'll settle this with bronze. These fools don't know when to stop. I like that. Charge! As he signals the men to charge, a sound of chanting rises from the south, drawing his attention. Scarlet Chorus, reinforcements! Hurry! Okay, so 4 versus 2 and 2 versus 3. That seems fair. Mocking Blaze. Run down the Oathbreakers. Let none escape. A blood chant emerges from the head of the rabble, on it crest of a staff pulsing with crimson tones. Signing sigils of magic and wordlessly moving her mouth, the blood chant describes a series of spells into the air. A red glow surrounds Avenger Guard warriors at the chant as magic worms into the minds, binding them with rage. Hold your positions, all of you! And you there, keep to the path! No, don't engage them, we need to run! Nope, they're going to engage because they're ragey. Right, I want you to use your skewer attack on this guy with armor, because apparently it's like really good versus armor. And then we are going to... screw it. Just blast. And then we'll use charge fist on you to knock you back. Which now has enough range. Look at that range. Sweet. Then I think we should do the team up.
Await my signal.
I didn't knock you prone. Okay. Well, continue focusing on the armored one. Oh, you are pretty badly injured. Let's use a healing potion.
Will do.
Charge staff. Oh, one of them gibleted. Nice crit. Right, let's jab with our staff. Oh, do you need to use another healing potion?
Right.
I think we're going to be okay without the extra healing potion. Charge fist. And you can use your bow. Oh, what a combo! Right. I think that's it. Come quick! We've got a situation on the hillside! They have the commander! Okay. Right, any quick giblets that we can... Oh, hello! Scarlet Notebook. The red spiral is carved upon the wooden... Okay. A poorly trained word caster. Ooh, grab that. Can I just right-click to learn it? No. Oh, what's this? Staggering Burn. Corrode damage after 30 seconds. And Honor Guard's Bronze Flax. We'll keep it for now. Okay, now a quick look in the inventory. Companion combos. Yeah, those are the combo moves I've been using. Not really much use to us. What about you? Can you use this? Two-handed. You've got double one-handed. No. Kind of prefer your layout at the moment. Right, let's go find the commander. Ooh. Heavy Greaves and Agate. Let's a quick look at those Heavy Greaves. Would be any good for you? You know what? They do decrease your recovery, your deflection, your disengagement defense, but it's tempting. I don't know. I kind of think you're actually better in light armor.
On it.
Pelux Tyrell. Store your weapons! I would find out how long a man screams before hitting the ravine down below. Corner between a precipitous drop and the band of angry soldiers, the Oathbreaker warrior holds a disfavored officer at knife point. Skewer at him! Worry not about me! Graven Ash will protect! You heard the man. He plainly invited you to use that little blade of yours. What are you waiting for? Permission for your pimp. This blade! With a jerk of his knife, he slices off a clump of Drastis' matted hair. If you're so eager to see your ally dead, just step closer. Okay, so Athletics 30 we can't do. I assume that'd be like rush him or something. Release a prisoner, and you might not know the inside of a cell. Attack, we have to help Drastis. Or attack, you heard Drastis, let him die. I'm not going to release a prisoner. You might not know the inside. You might know the inside of a cell. I think we have to. Oh, maybe we should go release a prisoner. You might know the inside of a cell rather than dying. And I'm sure that cell will have daily visits from the Scarlet Chorus. Cad's thirsty for a bit of torture. He skews his head, pulling his captive closer. I'd rather take my chances of death. That's unfair, I assure you. It's more a hunger for torture than a thirst. But you're correct, we've no charity left those who have laughed at our mercy once before. The blood chanter slams her staff onto the ground, curling things with a quivering hand. If you fools won't deal with him, maybe I will. We have to help Drastus, or you heard Drastus, let him die. Okay, I'm gonna call his bluff and be like, you heard Drastus, let him die, rather than... No, both of them are attack. Okay, if it's an attack, we might as well try and attack to help Drastus rather than just attack to let him die. So we have to help Drastus. Terrell slashes the blade across Drastus' throat. Blood gushes out Commander's neck, drowning out his final words. Terrell points his bloody knife at you. Death to Kairos! Death to the Archons! The moment Drastus' body falls to the ground, the disfavored soldiers pounce forward, quickly reducing the Oathbreaker to a bloody mess. Drastus' death will be a setback. He was a fine steward of this steadfast. Aura swallows her lip, pursing in anger. But with the loss of his sustained sword, I am the next in command. I would aspire to be half the leader Drastus was. One of the soldiers found some mage bladder on the Oathbreakers. Aura holds up a rolled sheaf of parchment. I figured, you've been trained in letters, could perhaps... She looks at the parchment, her face blushing, quietly thrusts the sheaf towards you. Literacy is rare in the Northern Empire, where the Third are born and trained. Time spent reading and writing is, after all, time not spent sparring and readying one's body and mind for battle. All that training no one taught you to read. That's just being a dick. We'll examine the parchment. Printing the same message in different written scripts, the parchment explains the Vendrian Guard's desire to overthrow Kairos' Archaons and routing their armies from the tiers. The pages aren't addressed to any specific reader, but rather openly invites all who remain loyal to the younger realms to gather at the Vendrian's well. Recruitment material. They're trying to bring more traitors to the fight. There are likely other groups trying to flee the valley. But we can rest knowing we stopped this group. A shame it's such a high cost. The Archons are expecting you at the disfavored war camp. When you're ready to leave, exit by the southeast gate and keep going that way through the foothills. Bye. Okay. Well, we defeated those rebels, and we have to make our way to the Archaons. I think this is a good place to end this episode. And we'll continue next time as we go on and try and talk to the Archons. Is there any loot up here? Ooh, hello! Quick finger bangles with haste. Grain. The sigil of distant impact. And honor guard flags. Okay. Well, we'll have a look at that next time. Apparently we've now got the sigil of distant intent, which is going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to using some distant magical weaponry. But yeah, until next time, do like, subscribe. This is like the first episode of the actual like series proper. So yeah, if you've liked and stuff, that is, you know, really helpful if you could like. And do comment down below, letting me know what you think of our nice villainous Elysia and our current attempt to put down these Oathbreakers. Until next time, though, stay shiny.